Let's play the challenger qualifying round of the second Saibro Open in Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 if you like this video. In Portuguese, Saibro means clay, so it's just another way for the publisher to say Clay Open. It's the second Saibro Open organized in 2020. The first one was organized end of August 2020. So this qualifying round takes place between the 3rd and 5th of December 2020. The entry fee is 2 million coins at challenger level. The match entry fee is 200,000 coins. I'm going to play this round of qualification with Leo, using the serve and volley style. I'm not using a look and the high serve, two strong hands this time. Very simply because I remember that during the first Saibro Open, well, high serve players had a lot of difficulties countering volley players. So we play a tournament on clay for the second time this year, and according to the publisher, the clay court surface should increase bounciness, so balls will bounce higher, and you will see that in future matches it's still the case, like in the first Saibro Open actually. Here we go. So I face in the first match Kaito using the Siberian wire. Why not? If he has a lot of stamina, the Siberian wire can be a good choice to face volley players. And 46 is definitely a good stamina stat. The problem is that my opponent seems to be a newcomer at challenger level and doesn't seem to have much experience yet to play versus volley players, even noob volley players like me. So we see more and more newcomers at challenger level. Ruslan too. Haven't faced him beforehand. Don't remember this player name, neither this avatar. And that's a very good thing to have fresh blood in challenger tournaments. New faces. That's cool. So not all of them have the required cards to play at challenger level yet. Not all have a level 9 good epic cards. When I say good epic cards, I am talking about the Hammered Forge, Resistance Band, Cabo Load, etc. So as you can see, even for Leo, the serve is bouncing too much and he has to hit that back with an overhead smash. So just before this Saibro Open started, the publisher has corrected a bit the behavior of characters when it's about countering with an overhead smash. Beforehand, they needed to use the volley stat. Whenever I hit, for instance, a lob return using my Leo, playing with volley, and that lob return bounce too much and get over their head, and then, well, they will hit volley back. Now it's not the case anymore. They will hit a return, but using their strongest hand. So if they have a very strong forehand, they will use the forehand stat. So that's cool. It's a good patch. Well, that's a bit less cool for volley players, but yeah, they were using a bit too much the lob return beforehand, and now they can't do it anymore. So as you can see, Leo's serve has a lot of chance to be an ace versus not very agile characters. On this surface, it has even more chance to be an ace than on grass. That's a bit surprising, but because on grass the ball is supposed, in theory, in real life tennis of course, the ball is supposed to fly thick and fast like a rocket whenever the volley player serves very hard. Well, and that's a bit surprising that on clay the serve has even more chance to be an ace than on grass. But anyway, well, let's open those bags. A resistance band. Wow, it's so rare. I get it from classic bags that I'm pretty surprised. And it's even harder to get it from the store. I have tried to max it out since a long time now, but it just looks like it's never in the store. It's as difficult to see in the store as the cover load. JJ, a very good counter puncher. I don't remember the last time I have defeated him in challenger tournaments. Actually, I think that he has won all matches played versus me. He's really, really good player. Okay, that one was out. He wanted to trick my low. Yes, very good anticipation. And he hits very hard. So that gives him an edge against volley players. Yep, was lucky there. Yes, I know it doesn't work, but I still do it just to have enough time to rush to the net to make my kind of chip and charge. No way, that was bad, that was bad. Yeah, shouldn't have hit the harder volley and more to the corners. And he hit obviously very, very strong passing shots that are very tricky. Oh my gosh, yeah. Knew it. He was there trying to hit it overhead. Very well played, really. He knows very well what he must do versus volley players. And well, I clearly am not experienced enough to be a problem for him. Well played. Very well played, JJ. I often see him well ranked actually at the end of the qualifying rounds, and sometimes when he's in the same bracket than me in the final round, in pretty high ranks at the end of the final rounds too. But for high tours, the last time I saw he didn't have a Kaito with high stats yet, so that's not easy to get trophies. But otherwise, if he had a Kaito with decent stats, well, I guess that he can climb very, very high quickly. Oh my, very nice lob. All right. Whoops, it's not working. Trying to disturb him with a short return. Yeah, a lot of aces. My serve is not really faster. It's the same serve. It's just the surface, the clay surface that changes. My gosh. Yeah. I did not hit a very firm return there. And I paid a high price. Okay. Let's try. Come on. Let's make this little push. Yes, that's it. Was not easy. This Leo was not easy to handle. Well, as you can see, Leo's serve is really efficient. I keep saying that, but it's really unbelievable to see how it just goes overhead. Of even a 2 meters tall character like Leo, that's really funny. Alright, Ruslan again. We are not so many to play at the start of this qualifying round. Let's go. So the choco cards can be a good choice too. This is for players, especially for this, the long catch. But you know, this long catch, well, when you arrive at the end of your run, you need to be able to hit a lob with this. Otherwise, it's not useful, and it will only consume your stamina. All right. Wow, low serve is really useful on this surface. Nope, it will not be enough. Yeah. Well, that's where you see how an experienced counter puncher like JJ counter well the volley play. We can see very clearly the difference between an experienced counter puncher and a newcomer. But everybody has to start somewhere, right? And I remember the first time I was playing versus volley players, well, that was a disaster. And then we all learn, right? We all learn from our mistakes, from our lack of experience. And we learn even faster when we play versus good players, which is the choice that the newcomers have made by coming at challenger level in a tournament. So I'm not saying that I'm a good player. When I say it's the choice that the newcomers have made to enter challenger tournaments is to play versus good players. So I talk about the other top 100 players. There are so many who are good, much better than me. So don't get me wrong. Wow, I was lucky there. I was a bit surprised actually to face only this volley player until now. I was expecting to face a lot more of volley players, and well, that was the first volley player. A bit weird. Well, I guess that a lot of other volley players will join the tournament later. It's just the start of the qualifying round. Just in 2 days. After today. Alright, let's open those bags. Nothing interesting. That is more normal. The bullseye, well, I could try and get it to level 12. I have it at level 11 right now, but then my Victoria could have an 83 forehand, but a very weak backhand with the bullseye racket. So I've tried it once and didn't want to use it afterwards. JJ again, come on. Oh my gosh, he's destroying Melo. Okay, nope, nothing to do. I start to see a bit his hitting pattern.
1, 2.
No, this serve was bad.
1, 3.
It was a bit better, but okay.
1.
I see how he likes to hit this winner, but knowing it is one thing,
1, 5.
and trying to get there and activate the quick catch is another thing. Alright.
2, 5.
Let's go. Okay.
3.
Some more small pushes. Let's go. Oh my gosh.
4, 5.
He's giving me some points. Yeah, I'm giving him back. Hey, what was that?
Match point.
My gosh, it's a competition at Unforceros. Unbelievable. What is that? Okay, this is better. Thank you, JJ, for ending the series of Unforceros. Look at like the end of this match was looking like a match between two newbies at rookie level, having started to play Tennis Clash like some days ago. Oh my gosh. Alright, a high serve, big forehand with a very decent backhand. Yeah, same problem for Victoria, of course. If even Leo has to hit overhead smash, then Victoria is not as tall as Leo and we'll have the same problem. Okay, so far so good. Same problem, yeah. Wow. Big backhand.
1.
Alright.
1.
Oh, huge forehand. Love it.
2.
Love to watch this Victoria's forehand. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh. So beautiful.
Second serve.
So beautiful forehand.
5.
Hit by the lovely Victoria.
Fault.
Okay.
Second serve.
Let's not forget I'm playing with Leo. Enough of being
Point.
a Victoria fan. Oh my gosh. How can we not be a fan of Victoria's forehand? My gosh. Whoa, that could have been a very nice forehand too. And I was very lucky there. Sometimes, you know, you just need luck that the opponent hits the net. Very simply. So even a bad volley player like me can win versus players who could destroy my Leo with their forehand, big forehand shots. Like my previous opponent, he could have come back and I think he destroyed my Leo by the end. He was finding the good intensity of shots, good accuracy too. It's too bad he hit that in the net there. Because he was hitting too hard, too fast.
1. 2.
Because after that point, if he won that point, that could have changed everything.
Let. First serve.
We never know. Alright, let's play versus a Kaito having a kind of particular build. This one is using the Kaito sourcing, obviously, to have that much stamina and such a weak forehand. When I say weak, I compare this forehand to the one of Kaito when he uses the increased hydration card
3.
instead of the Kaito sourcing, or when he uses the Cabo load card, of course.
4.
Then he has a 50 forehand or 56.
Fault.
But in this
Second serve.
lineup, well, he has only 45 and 45 at challenger level. Well, that's really not a good forehand. So his only chance is to wear out the opponent. But for that, he needs to be matched versus other Kaitos or Victoria. Or Leo playing high serve. Then he might take the choker guards and try to wear them out. Otherwise, versus volley players, that's pretty tricky. Because volley players will target his weaker forehand and then just enjoy his not so strong return. Alright, Barat. Very good high serve, big forehand player.
Love. 1.
He ended the previous final round of the Thanksgiving Open, yeah, at a very good rank.
1. Fault.
Okay,
Second serve.
but versus volley players on clay, that's
1.
another issue. Yeah, he was covering too much.
1.
His weaker backhand there. And because his Leo is not very agile with that build, that's a big problem for him. Very nice lob.
4. 2.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's funny
Net.
to see how
2.
a Leo having not so much agility still run that fast.
Match point. Fault.
Look at the dust
Second serve.
on this clay surface when you run. That's fun. Okay. Well, my white shoes are not even dirty. That's weird. Okay. They're still very white. Well, I think that should be enough to qualify. Let's open the 3 classic bags. I don't think I need to play another rematch. And then we are going to see the builds of my opponents in history. So Barat, who was using the bullseye and Cobra, which gives him a very strong forehand but pretty weak backhand. So I'll let you discover the other builds. So I placed first at the end of the 11 matches with a total score of 68. The highest total score possible is 70. My balance is plus 37 at the end of this qualifying round. Alright, but this is just the qualifying round. We will see serious things in the final round, and I guess that I will face a lot of volley players during the final round. I was kind of lucky to face only one volley player. When I say lucky, that's because I am never play well versus other volley players when using the volley build, I mean. Alright, I'm going to show you the cards that I was using again, but before that we will have a look at the scorecard. Yeah, this defeat versus JJ. Well, I hope you enjoy watching my Leo play the Challenger qualifying round of the second Saibro Open in Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 and to turn on the bell to stay tuned for new videos of Tennis Clash. Thank you a lot for your support, and see you soon on Gameplay 365. Bye bye.